Volkswagen has officially revealed the ID.7, and it's actually not bad. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm the Electric Viking. Great to see you. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome back, everyone else. My name is Sam Evans, coming to you from Bangkok in Thailand. Fantastic to see you. ID series cars. Actually, the ID platform was really more built for bigger cars. So the ID.7 would be probably an ideal candidate if you're looking at a bigger car. If it was available today, that is. When will it actually go on sale? Well, no one seems to know. We do know that it will officially be on sale at some point before 2026, but clearly it's going to go on sale well before then, considering the fact that they're already driving around a production looking model. This looks very production ready to me. Do you agree with that? Let me know your thoughts. So Volkswagen is set to release the series production version of its newest electric sedan within the next few months, but we don't know where or when exactly. Although Volkswagen teased a special camouflage model earlier this year, the ID.7 was caught without camouflage for the first time in Germany this week, and this shows you what the car really looks like. Personally, don't think that Volkswagen ID series look all that great. I think that their sister cars from other brands look better, like, for example, the Cupra Born looks better than an ID.3. It is better looking, seriously. I mean, come on. But this ID.7, in my opinion, does look really good. It looks a little bit like an Audi. That's what I think. Let me know if you agree. The ID.7 electric sedan is the sixth fully electric vehicle as part of the ID series, which includes, of course, the ID.3, the ID.4, the ID.5, and the ID.6, along with the ID. Buzz EV. Now, you're probably thinking, hey, on a minute, the ID.6, I haven't seen that around. That's because it's only on sale in China. I don't understand why they chose to do that. It's very weird, because I think it would sell really, really well in Europe. In fact, it would probably sell even better in the United States. Now, Volkswagen are going to reveal, well, not reveal, but they are going to produce an ID.2, which will be the most affordable car they'll sell. They're hoping to price that at around 20,000, maybe 25,000 euros. And then they say they'll have an even cheaper, smaller EV than that. Not sure when that's coming, but at some point in the future. Volkswagen claims the ID.7 will expand the ID family into the upper middle class of the high volume segment. In other words, it'll be a premium luxury brand, premium luxury model. It'll be more expensive than their current models. It'll be priced higher than a Tesla Model 3. The question is, will people want to pay this kind of money? Or they just say, well, we'll get a different EV from another brand if you're going to charge us that much money. Now, the reason Volkswagen are doing this, positioning themselves higher, is because they don't make a profit on their EVs. And so they don't want to sell too many, otherwise the company will make a loss and investors will go, no, we don't like this. Then they'll start, selling the stock, and Volkswagen's availability of capital will go down. It's like a cycle, a bad cycle. This is one of the difficulties of being a non-electric vehicle company, and Volkswagen isn't. I mean, less than 10% of their cars are EVs sold worldwide. They're not really an EV company. They're primarily a gasoline-powered car company. That's one of the challenges of moving from that to that, is if you sell too many EVs, you lose too much money. I mean, Ford, what do they say? They're losing $20,000 per car. Xpeng, $17,000 per car. It's really cool when you get automakers disclose exactly how much money they're losing per car, and you realize, whoa, this is tougher than what I thought. The media have absolutely no clue what they're talking about. I mean, how clueless are the media? I don't know why they don't pay any attention to reality. What do I mean by reality? I mean, what are you talking about? Well, the reality is this. For years now, it's been a very open secret that I've mentioned now on the channel ever since I started, that the only companies making money selling EVs are Tesla and BYD, and Tesla found it very hard to do. It took them a long time. They had to go through hell to get there, right? No one else is making money. We've all known this. The media doesn't know this. Clearly, no one's told them yet. They haven't woken up to this reality that Volkswagen, Toyota, all these other car companies, they can't just start selling millions of EVs tomorrow or in a year, because otherwise they lose too much money. They need to be able to get there, to ramp production, to sustain these smaller losses in the medium term and get there on a more sort of steady scale. But do they have the time? That's what I want to know. What do you think? So the ID.7, I think, will be a pretty good car. But the question is, will it be worth paying upwards of $50,000 to buy one of these? Is there a big market for electric sedans in Europe? Well, no, there isn't really. There's a good reason why the Model Y outsells the Tesla Model 3 4-1, or at least 3-1. Now, last June, Volkswagen launched the ID Aero in China. It's an electric sedan based on the MEB platform with up to 700 kilometers, they say, of range, or 434 miles. That's a big range. That's WLTP, by the way, not CLTC. So it's, fairly legit. Probably going to get 600 kilometers in the real world. The concept was a preview of what to expect for its global model, according to Volkswagen, with an aerodynamic design and 700 kilometer range ability. Now, this is basically the same car, pretty much the same car. That means this should have a 7 kilometer WLTP range in its longest range variant. That's a cool feature. I think a lot of people will be impressed by that. In the inside, it has a display concept, augmented reality head-up display, which is kind of cool. 15-inch screen. That's probably the biggest screen I think any Volkswagen vehicle has. A new, easily accessible air conditioning controls integrated into the infotainment. People have complained about that with ID series cars. Aircon's too hard to get to, and it's fiddly, and that's been a real irritation for people apparently. And it has an illuminated touch slider. People don't like the slider, but they're sticking with it. The air conditioning feature can detect when the driver is approaching and will start the intelligent vents to cool the interior on hot days and heat it on cold ones before you even get in. I like that feature. That'd be really good in Australia. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll ever get it here. When Volkswagen introduced the ID.7 at CES, Electric says the electric sedan featured a special camouflage with 40 layers of paint to light the model up interactively. I wonder what 40 layers of paint would weigh. Is anyone here who knows what that would weigh? Let me know in the comments. 40 layers of paint. I can imagine that would weigh like 50 kilos, something ridiculous like that. So Volkswagen's new EV sedan will be one of 10 different electric models launched by Volkswagen by 2026, and the second global electric model after the ID.4. So yes, this will be a global car, meaning yes, you should get it in America. Will it qualify for the EV incentives in America? No, it will not, unless it's made there. And as of the moment, we have no confirmation that it will be made there. It could be though, but we just don't know that it will be yet. Now, Volkswagen says the global debut of the production version of the ID.7 is now actually expected in the second quarter of 2023. So they've updated the information. So that's what I've shared with you. And it will first launch though in China, then later in the US and Europe, meaning we have no idea when it's coming to the US or Europe. We do know it's coming to China within a couple of months. It actually looks a little bit like a combination of a Tesla Model 3 and a Passat, the Volkswagen Passat. I quite like the look of the Passat, but I much prefer the wagon version. I just think it's much more practical. The question is, can Volkswagen sell these at a significantly higher price than a Model 3, which is what it sounds like they're planning on doing? Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments. Thank you for watching, my friends. Bye-bye.